Welcome to our first video, getting started with QuickBooks. In this video, we're going to set up a customer. I'm going to show you how to set up a customer so that when you're creating an invoice, the details that you add to a customer will automatically be added to the invoice, in billing address and everything. And secondly, it helps you track your money, and if you can track your customers, you can know who's paying you what and who are your best customers. So let's get started straight with creating the customers. In creating a customer in QuickBooks is easy. You simply click on customers, then it opens the customer center. Once you're at the customer center, you move to the top left hand corner where it says new customer and job. Click on the drop down menu, click new customer. When you click new customer, it brings the new customer dialog box. In the first field here, you put the name of the customer. The name of the customer we're creating is MSI, so we'll put the customer name MSI. Okay, in this field here, you can put the opening balance. If you're previously dealing with a customer and they had an opening balance, you put it in this field and you put as of the date by clicking on this calendar icon, the balance as of this date. Okay, let's go ahead. In this field, we'll put the company name, which is the same as the customer name. And when you're creating a customer, the only field that you have to fill in that's compulsory is the customer name. All these fields can be left blank. For the sake of learning, let's go through all the fields. First here, we put the name of the company, which is MSI. In the second box, if the customer was an individual, you put their name, first name, and last name here, job title, but here we shall just leave the company as MSI. We put the phone number, which is okay. We put the work phone, which is the same. I'll just copy this, Ctrl C and paste, Ctrl V. Put the mobile. Here we put the fax if there's any, then we put the email address. In this field we put the CC if there's any. Here we put the website. Okay, down here we put the address details for billing and invoices. So we put MSI. Okay, so you can edit by clicking on this pencil to edit. These are the details of the address that will appear on the invoice. So I save this. I can copy this, and here you have a chance to edit all the details of the address, the region, and everything. Okay, I'll just copy this here and paste it. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I accept. I'll put in the address. This is the shipping address. This is the billing address. So when I click OK to accept the changes, a new customer up at the top of this list is MSI has been created. This is the address we created before. This is the phone number and the website that we put in. So when you create a new customer and you go to create an invoice, for example, we go to home, create new invoice. When you're creating an invoice, it will ask you put the customer or job up here. So if we put MSI up here, select it from the drop down, it automatically fills in these fields, the address. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we put in these details in the customer. So go back to the customer center, click on it. So when I double click on MSI, I can edit the details of the customer. Here we have the payment settings. You can put the account number, the payment terms that you have. Okay, here you can put the credit card information of this customer MSI. If they have specific tax requirements, you can put them here. This tax will apply to this customer whenever you're dealing with them. And here you have additional info. You can create a customer type by clicking on add new here. so that you can classify customers. All these other details about the customer, like their birthday, is up to you whether you want that in. And this last tab called Job Info tab, you can assign a job to a customer by simply typing the description of the job here, what you're doing. Put consulting. I select a type. I put a new type, training. This is a job for this customer. Then here we have the status of the job. Here we select the starting date. And here we select the projected end date. And here is the actual end date. So we say OK. Alright. That's how you set up a customer. On the right hand side, on this dialog box, you see all the information about the customer. You can click this pencil to edit. And here at the bottom tab, if you click on a new customer who has been there, this is a sample file, Abercrombie. If you look down here on the right hand side on the bottom tab, you can see all the transactions with Abercrombie here. On this second tab, you can see the contacts. You can set up contacts for the company, for your customer, and a to-do list, and you can add notes. As you can see, these notes are here. They are attached up on this customer information up here. You can also make a quick report by simply clicking on this. Then you can print a report about Abercrombie and your dealings with them. Okay, thanks a lot. That was how to set up a customer. Don't forget to rate and subscribe.